This is another random video where I do lately and recently what happened in my life. My challenging mix between my peaceful life also. I have one favorite movie when it's about, the title is Autumn, Spring, Summer, Winter, and Spring again. This movie was the story of a monk living his true life from the beginning to the end, and then returning to the land of his inner beings and wisdom. Somehow it moved me because it reminded me of how human I am someday, and tell me about the spiritual development journey. I want to ask you something. Do you sometimes, when you walk outside, you look to the leaves and you feel the sunshine reflecting above your skin? Do you feel peace? Do you feel that you're present in that moment? I do. And that's why this podcast exists. It's just that I do something randomly and I want to share. Recently, I have this action when I'm gonna list out 10 things that happened in my life that I mostly means fun-filled and be with joyness. So I will share a little bit about the list that I made for myself. I would proudly and lovely want to hear the list you made for your life. So comment down. So the list gonna be: I want to live a life that burns brightly in those vivid, soul-stirring moments. I don't want my life to sleep quietly to the seams of its meaning. So I might write them down here, the most magical fragments I have experienced, in hopes that through them I come to better understand what's unfolding within me and around me. One of the most moment is that swimming in the ocean with the kids in the Iceland when I went around at the summer with my sister. It was indescribable, beautiful, fulfilling and unforgettable. Once upon a time, rushing afternoon, I suddenly stopped in my tracks to watch the sunset. And in that flying moment, my heart felt more alive than ever. When I solved a problem I never thought I could, I felt a kind of success, so pure, so exhilarating, like I had never known it before. When I faced fear, embraced the unknown, and walked into challenges that defined the ordinary, my chest swelled with excitement, nervous, and a sense of something wide and new. Another thing is the first time when I stepped my feet in Italy, doing something braver than anything I have ever done before. I knew difficulties lay ahead, yet I chose to move forward. In that moment, I felt a quiet power. There were days I felt helpless, crushed by the weight of uncertainty, as if I had reached the end of the road, the end of everything. But somehow, the world remained achingly beautiful, and I kept going. I kept going even though I feel the messiness of the world, of my emotion, of my indescribable feelings with hundreds of problems in my life. Yet, what a strange miraculous thing. There was one moment I packed my bags and left far, far away. Left everything behind on that journey, running alone or with friends. I felt freedom, utterly unchained by anything. Another thing on the list is the deep, so nourishing conversation with my friends, or sometimes doing something silly just motivates me enough to see how beautiful life is. The kind where we ask each other what we truly wanted from life, sharing our dreams, or just simply talking about every day gently and without pressure of deep conversation. Because with me, there's nothing better than just a small, beautiful and simple talk. Why we find peace in silence. This might be the end of the video, but it's not the end of life, and life keeps moving until I get another podcast also. And I pray you peace, my friends. Good night.